What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Fortnite video. In today's video, I will be ranking every single battle pass skin from worst to best. I have made this video before, but my opinions have definitely changed. If you guys want to go check out my first video, you can. I'll try to remember to link it in the description. If I forget to, just remind me. Drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, and also tell me what your favorite battle pass skin is and what your least favorite is. Which one can you just not stand? There are a couple on this list that I can't really stand at this point, but I tried not to have that affect my opinion too much. Just because I don't like them now necessarily too much doesn't mean I didn't before and that I don't respect them. I feel like an old grandpa losing my fucking voice. But let's get into this video, guys. At our number 16 spot, well, I guess at my number 16 spot, because I mean, okay, we can all agree that these are the worst to come out of the battle pass. Let's just all agree. Come on, agree with me, motherfuckers. We have the blue Squire and the Royal Knight. Like, these are always on the bottom of any list I make when they are involved. Even when they're not involved, I just want to add them on the list and say they're the worst. I dislike these skins, and I still do. I really do, guys. I don't know why I dislike them so much, but I do have hatred in my heart for them. At my number 15 spot, honestly, it's pretty shocking. No, it's not. We have the mission specialist. How is that? Yeah, that's not shocking. But the mission specialist, what can I really say? The first tier skins aren't always bad, especially in season 4. I thought we got some good ones. Battlehawk and Carbide are pretty good in my opinion, especially for first tier. But mission specialist, no thank you. Get that shit out of my sight. I definitely like Moonwalker a little bit more. But moving on to our number 14 spot, we have the Moonwalker. Fuck it, guys, I can't lie to you. Moonwalker is trash as fuck. I hate this skin just like I hate mission specialist, and maybe I gave into my biases a little bit, because right now I just don't like these skins. I'm really sick of seeing astronaut skins in this game, so maybe that's why I don't like using them very often, but I could see myself rocking these and like just using them as sort of a retro pick for any of these skins on this list though, except for season 4 skins at this point. But moving on to my number 13 spot, I gave it to the squad leader. And the squad leader, it's alright. I just don't think it's better than any other skin above it. I think it's a decent skin. And I honestly do like most battle pass skins. The top 5 was very difficult for me to decide, but is the squad leader good? I would say if you like his design, it's very simple, but if you like it, you like it. For me, I just don't like it. I don't really appreciate it being at tier 87. For people, that seems to be a little bit dramatic. Come on, tone it down. They could have put Valor there, they could have put Zoe instead, or just made a completely different character design. I personally don't like it too much. But moving on to our number 12 spot, I gave it to the Battlehawk, and I really do think this skin is alright. I don't think it's anything special. I kind of think it's like a little upgrade to the squad team leader. Maybe it's because the squad leader is the higher tier, that's why he's a little bit lower than the Battlehawk, but I think the Battlehawk's design, maybe, okay, we're just gonna put that bias behind us, you know? The Battlehawk, I really do like his design. I think his face looks better. He kind of looks like Chris Pratt a little bit. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I know he doesn't have the same hair, but his face at least. Moving on to our number 11 spot, this one might piss some of you off, but I think the Rust Lord is a pretty underrated skin. I think a lot of people hate on him for the wrong reasons. Just because someone else uses him and they're a piece of shit, they're a shit human being. I actually died to a Rust Lord earlier today, so you know what, fuck this. I'm moving him all the way. He's at the bottom. But in all honesty, I think just because a lot of people used him, I honestly think he's been used a lot less than some skins out there, to be completely honest with you. Like the Dark Voyager, he's been used a lot less than him. The Moonwalker, probably not the mission specialist, but you know what I mean? So like that rarity aspect gives him a little bit more credibility to me, because I feel like I know a lot of people have him, but not as many people use him. I think this skin overall is a pretty nice design. I really can't see too much wrong with it. Like, honestly, I can't see too much wrong with this skin design. I really like it. At my number 10 spot, I give it to Technique. And Technique is a skin that's very simple, but it does work in my opinion. It's basically like a Subway Surfer skin, if I had to put a description on it. But it's a pretty close number. It could have been number 9. It's pretty close to the number 9 spot, but at least it made it into the top 10. For me, my number 9 spot, I had to give it to the Dark Voyager because I know how much love I had for this skin early on. And I feel like I've probably been a little bit too hard on it recently, but I think this skin is alright. I do think if not as many people had it, and if not as many people ruined it for me because everyone was using it. Unlike now, I don't think skins can necessarily be ruined for me because even if everyone has Omega, there's so many other skins people like to use. Like, everyone has so many skins. Even if you have 10 skins, that means I'm not really going to be seeing the Dark Voyager as much or any Season 4 Battle Pass skin as much as I would have in Season 3 when people didn't have as many skins and they only had the Battle Pass. But Dark Voyager, definitely a badass looking skin. At my number 8 spot, I give it to Zoe. And I really do like her zany design. I think Zanny came with Zoe's, the Zanny emote. If you guys haven't seen that, I would definitely recommend going and checking it out. For me, it's amazing. I really like it, even though I feel like I shouldn't like it. You guys know what I mean? I know I keep saying that, but the Zanny emote, I feel like I shouldn't like that, but I do, and I feel like it goes amazing with Zoe. Even though Zoe is used by a ton of people nowadays, I don't really care too much. I still like her zany design, or Zanny design. You get it? But at my number 7 spot, I gave it to Carbide, and I think this skin design and the skin concept, just like Omega, is really cool. I really do. I think Carbide is, like, if you like the color blue, you might like the Carbide more, but I think Omega is just better. He looks a little bit more evil and badass. He looks like a fucking supervillain to me. But Carbide is like the nicer guy look. He doesn't look as badass, but if you get all of his armor, I really can't say he looks bad. I think he looks pretty fucking good. At my number 6 spot, I gave it to the Black Knight. And the Black Knight is a Season 2 Battle Pass skin. He was the last one you got, if you did not know. I know tons of people want this skin design. I know tons of people want this skin. That's what I meant. I know a lot of people want the Red Knight as well, but they'll settle for the Black Knight at the very least. I think the Black Knight is very, very underrated. I don't see him very often. I think he is a very good skin design, and you know what? Maybe I'll try to get some gameplay for this video. Maybe, no, I'll get it for the number. Nah, I can't give that away. But at my number 5 spot, I gave it to Valor. And Valor is, I mean, I'm sad to say that I would put her above the Black Knight, but I really do like the color red and the color orange in this game. And any skin with the color red or orange definitely has a soft spot in my heart and usually ends up being higher than some of these other skins that may just be a plain black color. So for me, the Valor is definitely a great skin design. I love her hair, and I really don't see anything wrong with her. I know a lot of people don't like her, but for me, I really do. At my number 4 spot, I gave it to the Reaper, and for me, I honestly like the Reaper more than the Black Knight. I really do. He's so crazy looking. It's so weird. He's just in a suit. That's all he's in. He's in the suit, but he looks so odd in Fortnite, and I've never been able to get over that. I really don't know if you guys understand like where I'm coming from with this, but I think this is one of the weirdest looking designs in this game, especially when it first came out. It did not fit the game design at all, but I still do like this design. I think it's better than the Black Knight. I don't care how many people use him. He goes so well with every back bling because he looks horrible with all of them. It looks like they shouldn't be on his back. But moving on to our number 3 spot, I had to give it to the classic. Well, not really the classic, but maybe one day he'll be a classic. We have the Omega. And the Omega, come on, you have to give it to him. You have to give him a high spot at the very least. His, like, the armor that you get with him really puts him above anything else. If he didn't have the armor, imagine if he didn't. Or even if he came with the armor, he'd probably still be pretty high on this list. But I feel like the way you have to grind for him to get all of the armor, you have to get to level 80. which is absolutely insane. I've been grinding and grinding and grinding, it seems like, every day, and I'm only level 69. Right now, I'm only level 69. I know there's a lot more days left, and I'm gonna get to level 80. I plan to get to level 100, but still, it seems like I've been grinding for such a long time, but only to be level 69. I don't know if the average player is gonna be able to get Omega's full armor set. At my number 2 spot, I gave it to one of my favorites, especially my favorite from Season 3, the Elite Agent. I love the Elite Agent. It's a very simple skin design, and it's kind of odd. If I was making this video when Season 3 came out, I said Elite Agent was my least favorite from Season 3. Maybe that's because I was really interested. Maybe that's because I was very interested and fascinated by the astronaut designs, but as of right now, I think she's a skin that holds up very well, and she looks great with the Iron Cage, or really any other back bling that's black or even white. At my number 1 spot, for my all-time favorite at this point, I have to give it to the upgraded version of the Bright Bomber, the overrated Bright Bomber, the Sparkle Specialist. My favorite Battle Pass skin in this game. The Sparkle Specialist is a great skin, guys. I really do think that. I think if they could come out with another simple design that looks pretty similar, but it's also different enough where, you know, we can't just point at the Sparkle Specialist and say, hey, you copied this. If they could do that again and replicate it, I would be pretty happy. It's a very simple skin design, just like the Elite Agent, but it works out very well, and there's really no complaints from me. I can't give any complaints. I think she's an upgraded version of the Funk Ops as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'll see you later. I can't speak, but I'll leave now. Bye-bye.